Hello, welcome to another AMA. A little bit shorter than we typically do. We couldn't leave you guys hanging today. So this is our daily or every Tuesday AMA with American Crypto Academy. And we have Jahon here, the American Crypto Academy CEO. And I'm
Welcome.
your host.
Thank you very much, AltMom. Yeah, today in our AMA, we our core mission here is education here. So we're going to be talking about our Wyoming BE program. My partner in the program, who's running it from the University of Wyoming, Professor Steve Lupien, is running a bit late in class. So if he's able to join us, we'll dial him in. But we're going to be rescheduling his appearance a little bit later on. But we do want to take this time to give you a little preview about the program. It's sort of our hallmark of what we've done over the summer, and thank you, AltMom, for hosting once again. We can't wait to talk about it.
I am so excited. I'm a little bit excited that I get to ask you the questions and we don't have to be closed-lipped about it anymore. What's it been like let's just start with, what's it been like keeping the alpha that you're about to drop right now all summer long? Because
it's not like we were keeping it that much of a secret. We were focused a bit more on building than promoting at the time. This has been a tough bear market for a lot of folks and a lot of projects. So the ones that were still around like us and that kept on building, we put our heads down to make sure that we could get a good core curriculum established. That was sort of our primary focus. We figured we market that at the end, but ultimately we wanted to make sure we put all our efforts into a good product. Because,
and I can vouch for this because you guys have been literally, it's like, what are you guys up to today? You want to talk about? Nope, sorry, we're head down. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're focused. We're focused. We're focused.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, AltMom, here's the thing. Right when the bear market started to hit, right, and everybody's, before the as the FTX collapsed, Celsius collapsed, and even before that, there was still this demand for it. But every single crypto project, blockchain initiative has the same fundamental problem. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing, right? In terms of like the outside, right? Everybody who's working on it is super smart, but it's difficult to explain to folks that don't have any familiarity. And that's what we were encountering, is that every project that was worthwhile needed to amplify their education on what they were doing, whether it was educating within the blockchain community or educating outside of it. That seemed to be where everybody was missing the point. So when we had the opportunity to work with the state of Wyoming and with the University of Wyoming to create this program called BE, Blockchain Education for Everyone, we jumped at it, because we thought it was, at the very least, a service for the ecosystem.
Okay, so first off, how challenging was it? How many times did you guys say, we don't have a word for this that everybody agrees on in the curriculum?
A little bit, but it wasn't so much, what we did, which I think
is new terminology. It's a new language, right? And you're putting it in the hands of the people that need it for our future.
Absolutely. And, one of the things that we wanted to make sure of, and whether it's, and this defies age groups too, it doesn't matter whether you're teaching to high school students or college or mid-career professionals, is that it is new terminology, a lot of it. And to be able to conceptually explain that using language that is easily understandable and not condescending is really important and really key. Because, look, digital assets spans across a lot of disciplines. It doesn't fit into one box. It's not an economics department only subject. It's not a mathematics only subject. It's not business, or art. It goes across everything. So you really need to be able to give folks those conceptual tools so that they can come to the epiphany moment themselves. And that's really what we're trying to do, is give a good conceptual overview of what this means, what decentralization is, why this is different, what really peer-to-peer, what's the difference between what you experience now with your instant payments and such, and really getting folks to really ask themselves again, at the very fundamental level, what is money, right?
What is money? All right, so let's clearly define what you guys have done this summer with the University of Wyoming. How many people is this going to touch? How many lives are going to be changed? How big is this?
Well, it's pretty big. It's statewide, and we hope that it's the first of several of these. We work with our partners at Digital Wealth News, who helped us really put this together with the University of Wyoming and Professor Lupien's initiative at the university's Center for Blockchain and Digital Excellence. So what we did, we created a 12-part program. All right. 12 modules that covers the breadth at an introductory level of all the major topics and components in blockchain. Everywhere from what is blockchain and the history of Bitcoin, all the way through what is DeFi and what are NFTs. We wanted to give folks with a good, solid foundational understanding. So it's 12 modules. It's done. We did it with the state and with the University of Wyoming, but it's going to be available primarily to the state's public high school system. So right now we're working with the state's education department to make sure that the state high schools that want to have the program have accessibility to it. And we're also going to be working to train the teachers as well.
So I'm not going to get emotional. I swear. I swear. I've been waiting for this day. I have a 16-year-old. It's hard for me to teach her. I can't teach her. Teachers teach her everything. My son can't teach him. Teachers teach him everything. My daughter, my little teachers teach them everything, and they listen and they get inspired and they love it and they're so excited. And
absolutely. And we want to make sure, Mom, that the teachers feel empowered, right? Because these modules, most of them start me and with vignettes and such, but you need to have that in classroom discussion. You need to have that interactive capability, and we, American Crypto Academy, not only do we create these curriculums for states, universities, organizations, nonprofits, as well as professional organizations. We also have a pretty cool delivery platform as well. We have a Web3 platform that we hope that the university students will also be able to take advantage of as well. Shameless plug, obviously, but this is our AMA,
actually,
so I'm going to take my time for it.
My new executive assistant, she is going through the courses of American Crypto Academy right now, and she read the Satoshi white paper, and then she started American Crypto Academy.
Oh, fantastic.
And that's all the knowledge that she has. So I'm like, give me some feedback on this. The things that she's screenshotted so far have been like, meme. Wait, what's the frog thing? What's that? So it's just interesting to see, because I was like, I want like real feedback from somebody that doesn't have, an idea of any of this, and see what it really feels like. No concept whatsoever. What does it feel like? And so far she's doing great. She's laughing a little bit and she's inspired to go and learn more. She's getting ready to start her own photography page so she can do NFTs. So it's cool to see her inspired.
No, absolutely. We love seeing that. And for those that want to check it out, so our Wyoming Bee program, that's a specialized program that is we created especially for the university. You're going to see previews of that on our site. But if you want to just take our daily quizzes and sort of explore the rest of what we offer, as Altmom was saying, we'd love for you to take a look. But one of the things I want to really point out is that educators know that they need to implement blockchain and digital asset education. One of the challenges is they don't really know exactly where to start, right? I was saying earlier, this is very cross-disciplinary. So we really hope this serves as a model. We took a lot of feedback on this. We understand that, we have a way of instructing on this material. That might not be the exact way for certain communities. All right. So we are also expanding our platform to be able to accommodate, all areas of the blockchain ecosystem. So that's my shameless plug for other organizations that want to launch their own academy. Give us a holler. You can find us on.
It's so customizable. Okay. We're going to play a teaser trailer here in just a minute of what you guys have done. And thanks to Ivan, who's in the background right now. Ivan the Great, he is always on top of things, but we'll play that teaser trailer. I just want everyone here to realize that this is one of the most powerful tools for any collection, for any company, for anything from enterprise level to somebody that you want to train, that you care about and you think would do great in the industry. It's literally evolving regularly, right? So the first free courses, all those the first intro, it's just very simple. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just a taste of this, a taste of that, and it's fun.
That's it. I just want to give people
Yeah.
spark that, moment for them, right?
And they have no idea. Like now that we've got this locked and loaded, ready to go, ready to be in the hands of how many students? Hold on. I don't think I heard you.
Well, I think you're gonna. It's in the thousands. I mean, look, Wyoming is a large state by area, but not huge on population. However, they are really setting the standard for very clear digital asset regulation, and this is part, just to let you know, of a larger statewide workforce development initiative. If Wyoming is going to be the one of the capitals of blockchain innovation, they want to make sure that the workforce is has the right training. So in
What about
addition to
like
the thousands of high school students, tens of thousands of high school students, we also are going to be, looking to expand this in the community colleges as well.
What about like teachers that are watching this right now and they're
they're going to, so teachers that are in high school,
they can what
reach out to your superintendents. They should be familiar, and they can reach out to Professor Lupien or Dr. Michelle Albridge, and to inquire about having this in their school. There was a training program last week. We also have the Blockchain Wyoming Stampede, which is coming up here. Yeah, coming up next week. We're going to have some presence there as well to formally kick off the program. So our very own Maddie Rogers, our CTO, is going to be in attendance in Wyoming with Professor Lupien and the folks from the university. We hope to have the governor there as well. So over the next couple of weeks, this is big, and that's fine that we didn't market this very heavily over, like I said, over the summer. Look, we're trying to build something real, and that to me that to me was more important. All right, we can talk about it after we get it done, after we get the feedback, after I make it a little bit better, right? I really want to make it
under promise and over deliver.
Well, I want it to be collaborative. So sue me. I want people to be involved. I want to hear, like, where could we have done better? What can we add, right? If you have been in this space, let me make it very clear. If you have been in this space for a while, even if you haven't, but if you've been in the space and you're sick of the grift and you're really sick of the self-promotional charade and you really want to educate, send me a DM. All right. We want folks like you. And that's sort of the foundation of supporters and partners that we've built over the last 6 months. So that to me was far more important than, shilling on Twitter, to be quite, or X, to be quite honest. And like, we're very proud of what we've done. I'm very proud of my team. We really grinded through this, and we hope it's something of value, right? And where we can make it better, I want to know, right? I want to be able to make and implement those improvements.
Well, I have at least 3 or 4 people that are already doing this on a grand scale with students in other states that are really excited. And I can't wait to see this evolve. I can't wait to get the feedback and add more and more and see.
Absolutely. We're going language agnostic too. So for
I learned a new word.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So like, it doesn't matter what language, right?
Well, not that word, but so here I learned that instead of STEM classes, there's a lot of classes called STEAM classes now, and it's essentially adding art to the tech. And I was like, that's a really cool way to put a spin on what it is that we're doing out here too, because this is people are afraid of tech, right? A lot of people are afraid of tech, and they don't realize that there's a place for everybody in this industry, and everybody's going to utilize this, and it involves everything in your life. You can look around your room right now. Anything you lay your eyes on could potentially have something to do with blockchain. Does it have to? No, but it could. So it's amazing.
All right. And we want to let folks know too, we're based here in the United States, but that does not mean we only service, American based organizations. We're responding to a heavy international demand too, and as well some inquiries from some other governments. So for folks, education departments abroad for crypto projects that are outside the United States, we're expanding our Crypto Academy platform to be able to service those needs as well. So we're moving to facilitate some more languages in there. We have some Asian languages, we have some Middle Eastern languages. So keep an eye out for some of that stuff. And if you're a project that's looking for to launch your own academy or to add some educational components to what you're doing, give us a holler. We're not just here to service American states, although that we're very happy to be working.
And you're meeting standards based on the curriculum, right?
Yeah, that's the important thing, right? So like, everybody comes out with like, here's my curriculum, here's this curriculum, and that's all well and good.
But who
But if
does
you're
it?
not matching
Yeah, who
that
says
to
you can't?
university requirements,
Mhm.
it's not going to work, right? You're
So
not
we
going to
can
get
get
buy-in from
CEUs,
the
like,
right. You're not going to get buy-in from the educators. So one of
yeah.
the things that we've done with our platform is we've made the certification and completion compatible with other what's called learning management systems. Not to give you all of our alpha, but like at the end of the day, you need the educational organizations to play, or else you're just creating a fan club for yourself, right?
Mhm.
And that's not going to cut it if you really want to be an educator here in this space.
Yes. Mic drop. Ivan, you want to throw that intro out there for a
Yeah,
minute?
let's check it out.
Let's do it.
This session provides a comprehensive primer
I
into
mean, you got a
blockchain,
little delay on
what
it.
it is, what it
He's so
means,
excited
and how
to
people
play
and
it.
projects around the world are using it to drive innovation. Yes, we're going to talk about cryptocurrencies. However, this program starts by giving you a baseline foundational understanding of the underlying technology, which is blockchain.
All right, we're gonna get that on our
Time
X.
out.
Yeah, we're gonna get that on our X because of the video kind of skipped a little bit.
Hold on, wait. Well, just give us a little like freestyle right now. What you were going there?
I charge for those all along. But yeah, we give you we started off the program really top down, right? Because before you ask what, oftentimes, like what is blockchain, what is crypto, really what you're asking is why, right? Oh, is Ivan going to try this again? I get the same thing, buddy. That's all right. We'll put that on our X so you guys can see it. We're running into the limitations of bandwidth, but that's okay. But yeah, I started top down, and we really go to the questions of like why? Why is this important? Right? Everyone's like, oh, but then like transactions are confirmed, and then you put it into blocks, and then there's like a hash and crap like that. And like, let me tell you, you have lost them already. Totally lost them. Right. But if you start talking about there's 1 billion people in the world that don't have access to the current financial system. However, a peer-to-peer protocol facilitates that transactions and that inclusion. Let me show you how. Then all of a sudden you have people's attention, right? Because that matters. Doesn't matter what side of the political aisle you're on. If you're a decent human being, that matters to you, right? And then we say, well, let's explore, right? And we talk about some reasons why, blockchain is significant. Simple reasons, but effective ones. Like it's the way transactions are validated, right?
I will
And
say
through
this
those
from
things you can
a
have
woman's
trust.
perspective. You're helping so many women around the world, and I don't usually go too hard on this, but there's a lot of women around the world that don't. It's not possible for them to have their own bank account. It's not possible for them to change their financial situations because of the cultures that they live in and because of the rules and the limitations. And some of them are in really dangerous situations. Some of them are in, every single person on this planet should have the right to be valued and earn and be worth what it is that they put into the world. And a lot of people don't even have access to do more. This gives people access
And
to
that's all I
do
think people
more.
wanted. Just access and opportunity, right? So you have access and opportunity. And, we talk about some big concepts in easy ways.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately, I'm not here, the program's not meant to convince anyone on crypto or blockchain. It's meant to make you think. And that's ultimately what we hope was derived from it. So, we are going to be having Professor Lupien in our follow-up. It's first week of school, first week back for a lot of folks. And we got the Wyoming blockchain stampede that we're really looking forward to. That's on the 15th, I believe, but we'll get that date out. But it's, the Wyoming B program we're really happy with, and we're really thrilled to be helping to provide, digital asset education, blockchain technology education, to, the students in Wyoming, and hopefully this kind of expands further.
Well, I'm super grateful to just be, along on this journey with the American Crypto Academy and to see real things happen. This is what gets me up every day. This is what keeps me moving. It's because I know in my heart that from the beginning, this has been hard. It's been challenging, but there's a lot of us here, and all of this work has been worth it. It's worked. It is working. The system is not perfect. There are still flaws, but we're the ones that are creating it so that someday it is a flawless as possible system that we can all transition to, and the globe becomes more united. We just become one giant. I'm done with the Web3. It is now the web of consciousness. It is the global web for me. It is one giant web of value. Dropping the 3.
I like it. Well, thanks everybody. I just want to make sure that we were able to give you a bit of a preview of what we have going on here this fall. So please keep it announced. Please make sure you follow us on Twitter. And Ivan just had up, the landing page there, September 11th through the 15th for the 6th annual Wyoming Blockchain Stampede. All right, our very own Matty Rogers will be there. We're going to be talking in depth about the Wyoming B program, and we're going to be having plenty of content from that as well. But if you're in the area, or please check it out. If not, follow them on social. And we're excited to participate
and reach out to us so that we can meet you in person. Right? Like if you're there,
hit us up. All right, we'd love to chat.
We'll see you guys again next Tuesday. Ivan has Smart Assets tomorrow night, and I'm pretty sure we are doing a Twitter space later this week. So guys, follow us. You guys have one every single morning, and I want one in the afternoon because, I like to sleep in. But big love to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you're sharing this with all of your friends and family and everyone that you think needs to learn a little more about crypto.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you very much, everybody.